This content includes graphic imagery that may not be suitable for young audiences. Content includes gore, aggressive deaths, foul language, nudity, drugs, sexuality, etc. By continuing, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your mental health, and the risk you are taking by watching this content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Devil's Den. I'm sorry for not uploading for so long. It's been really hectic in my personal life and I've been working overnights at Amazon's fulfillment center. Just wasn't doing my body good, so I finally decided to go ahead and quit. So I'm finally back to doing some YouTube videos. Anyways, today we're looking at a fantastic game called Lost in Vivo. This game is absolutely beautiful and was created by Akuma Kira. If the name is familiar to you, just know that he's also the creator of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
You are beautiful as well, Miss Downism.
Ugh! Oh my god, you look almost worse than Satan.
You are fucking rude as hell, child. This is my girlfriend, Dina.
It is nice to meet you. I have heard nice things about this show. Is it true that this series is good?
Yes, my love. This thief has been doing an okay job.
I was asking the audience, darling.
Oh, okay.
Listen, if you two lovebirds are done, I kinda have a review to get through.
Oh, how exciting. I have been looking forward to this for a long time.
Anyways, Lost in Vivo is a very weird game, but god damn is it horrifyingly scary. There's just something about tight spaces, extreme darkness where you can't see jack shit without a flashlight, and all included with this filthy, grimy, horrific setting that just makes you feel very uneasy. The storyline of the game is a little vague and not as direct. When you first start up the game, there is a little bit of a conversation from someone which I'm assuming may be the therapist, telling the which I think is the protagonist to try some Vivo experiment. But once you do start playing the game, it becomes more of a cliche rescue mission of saving your dog, which in all honesty, that dog would have been fucking dead, cause my pussy ass would have just been calling the police and giving up hope. But being the courageable player that you are, as you progress through the game, you start to quickly realize that there has to be some psychological meaning behind everything. I think there's at least something wrong with the protagonist where he has some type of mental problem, or maybe I'm just overthinking it and it's just about rescuing your dog from hell. However, there are audio logs that you can collect and a bunch of notes that explain some story. I really do truly believe that the notes and audio logs are probably explaining how the protagonist may have been alone and the dog is the only friend he or she has. It could be deeper, I guess. The story isn't something that I guess is really important. I think what's more important here is more of the scenery and the atmosphere of the world rather than the story of it, and that's not a bad thing at all.
It reminds me of Silent Hill in some way. I absolutely adore that filthy feeling you get in horror games. What about the gameplay, little girl?
Oh dear god, don't call me that. Jesus, my name is Alnisa. Alnisa. I have a name. Are all you demons just the same or something?
Criminals don't get called by their name in hell.
But I'm not a criminal.
You are a thief for stealing my
video games. You know, Satan, you act like this classy, gentleman that has a sense of standards and shit. But honestly, you're just a child pouting around on how your precious games were taken.
Child, you never steal from the devil. You should honestly just be lucky that you are only reviewing games. I could have had you tortured for all I cared.
Whatever, Satan, I'm just saying.
Darling, do you mind getting me a drink? I am starving.
Beer.
You called for me, my lord.
Get this beautiful woman a glass of our finest human blood. I will not be having anything.
Anything for you, dear.
You can just give me some apple juice, Pierre. That's just more than fine. The gameplay is this first-person shooter that allows players to access a small variety of weapons, such as a sledgehammer, lugar, and shotgun. Because of the first-person viewpoint, it really does build up that tension even more because you're always uneasy and very anxious, just waiting for something to jump out at you. Now, when it comes to horror games, I am a huge pussy when I have to play them. It's weird because I love horror a lot, but when it comes to actually playing horror games, I am just so afraid. And this game had me on edge the whole time I was playing. It was like being claustrophobic constantly, and if you weren't claustrophobic, you were always tense in open areas. At least that's how I felt. So like Dina had said, this game really does have a feeling of Silent Hill in it. It's actually really cool. The gameplay is actually really good. I didn't have any problems with the gameplay that I know of. There seems to be more pros than there are cons of the game, which makes it all the more well-rounded. What I really love about this game is that it's very simple, but yet in every single way, it's really fun. And I personally believe this game is up there with some damn good horror games. I personally think this game is a must-have for any horror game fan. If you're asking me the cons of this game, I guess I could say that the endings for the game didn't really have too much with them. I thought the story was okay. There was definitely seeming to be a lot of interesting things going on in that sewer. I don't know why the hell there would be a whole hell down there, but I don't know. Whatever. I guess maybe some more story would have been nice, I suppose, I guess. Gameplay wise, I guess there's a little backtracking, but honestly, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me. The different variety of enemies were fine, and they did try to kill you. I do think switching between weapons could be, I guess, a little bit more quicker, and sometimes shooting enemies could use more accuracy. You know, some more save points maybe. I don't really know. I don't recall having too many problems with this game, but if you are curious in purchasing this game, I highly recommend that you try it. This game is available on Steam, which is where I got it. It's only $12 and it's worth every cent. You can search online and find it as well if you like. itch.io has it there too.
Ekumakira is a brilliant artist. I recommend everyone to give him support. I was playing Spookiness Jump Scare Mansion recently. I hope to see a review of game shortly.
Yeah, hopefully. I already have a whole freaking list of games that I need to get through first, which was requested by someone on my Discord.
Also, I will be assisting you in your next review. I cannot wait to talk about Red Haze.
Can I kindly reject your offer?
It was not an offer, little girl. You will have my company whether you like it or not.
You will be lovely reviewing a game, my love.
Oh, Satan, you are too sweet to me.
Oh, Dina.
Oh, get a fucking room, you two. Ugh. Lost in Vivo is a very disturbing game that any horror fan will adore and love. My score verdict for this game is an 8.5 out of 10. A pure gold medal. But I'm sure you guys have different opinions on this game. If so, leave a comment down below and tell everyone and me what you think about it. Anyways, I and Satan and his girlfriend appreciate those who watch this video. The next game me and Dina will be reviewing is Red Haze, so be sure to look out for that review. But until next time, we'll see you guys later.